back up and going. Jesus, I don't know why the last live was not working, y'all. Let me get my remote. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I had to shut the whole computer down. And restart. I don't know what was going on. YouTube did not want me to go live today. I ain't gonna be here for long, y'all, though. I gotta start getting to bed at a decent time. Like, I really gotta stop being a bum out here in these streets. Sleeping until 10 o'clock every daggone morning. What is y'all doing up so late? How about that? That's the real question. I just put Cairo in the bed because he was working my last nerve. He heard Bentley is still out, so he heard Bentley moving around. So he was barking a little second ago. Are you on the West Coast? It's not that late. I don't know what this is I'm watching. I just have to put like something on in the background so it don't seem like so quiet. Because most of the time I'm literally just sitting in silence. Majority of the time. Yeah, I drive in silence. Like I don't know, it's something about just being in silence that it's probably not the best thing for me because mentally, you know how when you in what they say, the idle mind is the devil's playground. That's the truth. When I tell y'all that is the truth, you got to keep your mind occupied because if you don't, so when I be driving and I be in silence, my mind just be wandering. Most of the time, it's always like what I got to do, things that I need to accomplish. Let me delete this. Is this the one I need to delete? I don't know. Yeah, I think this is the one I gotta delete. I'm a night owl too. I am a big night owl. Huge night owl. Is Lexi on the phone? I don't know. I don't know what Lexi doing. Lexi is in her room leaving me the hell alone. And I like to keep it that way. Don't speak her up. Y'all quiet? Y'all gonna make me go on live. Wait, am I on live on two different? What is this over here? Y'all got two pages up. I just posted a vlog yesterday. Another vlog will go up on Wednesday. So Wednesday will be the track vlog. So of course Wednesdays is supposed to be the track vlog. Sunday is supposed to be the weekly vlog. So I just put out a weekly vlog yesterday. I was up shopping, y'all, for my trip. I'm trying to, you know how you got to get your outfits together for your when you go out of town. That's what I've been trying to do. Don't go to bed till 3 or 4 and back up at 6 to go to the gym. Oh, now listen, you got me there. You might as well stay up. You might as well just stay up. Did your girls decide to do track on their own, or y'all encourage them to try? Um, it was natural for them to like want to do it because we've always been in track and field. So the Fun Please has always been a track coach for as long before they was born. He was a track coach. Matter of fact, the Fun Police was the head sprint coach at St. Louis University High School, not the college. He was the head sprint coach when I had Lexi, when I gave birth to Lexi. So Lexi was like a baby, and I'm like bundling her up, taking her to track meets and shit. Or like we was sitting out at track practices and Lexi was a little bitty thing. Lennon and Leah was on the field with the Fun Police athletes running around in the middle of the field during a track meet. So they was super little when they were introduced. They, you know, say just to the sport, just in general. So it was just natural for them to be track and field athletes because they was just always around it. You know how you have like kids who grow up and their parents was like bowlers, go to the bowling alley, and they literally grew up in a bowling alley. And then you have the kids who grew up like me. I grew up in a skating rink. My mama was a skater, so I grew up in a skating rink. So it was natural for me to skate, you know, when I got a little older. When I became a teenager, I was skating. So it was natural because I was always around it. Most of the time I do, but it depends on if I'm tired. How do you do that? You don't get no sleep. Oh, you're not talking to me. So yeah, we never pushed track and field on them. Matter of fact, you know how like I don't know if y'all know or not, a lot of track athletes started when they were a kid running summer track, and they did really good in summer track. They were like star athletes, and then they ran in high school, and then eventually, like once they get to like junior, senior year of high school, you start noticing them like die down. Like they're not as good as they used to be because they've been doing it for so freaking long. Like they be burnt out. So the Fun Police was always afraid that the kids would get burnt out. So it was their choice if they wanted to run summer track. He never forced them to run summer track. Fun Police is he's sleep. So we never first forced him to run summer track. Leah decided to run summer track for 2 years. When she decided that she didn't want to do summer track no more and she wanted to do cheer, we let her do cheer. I hated it. I hated all-star cheer. That shit was annoying as hell, but we let her do it. Leah didn't start running track again until 8th grade. When Lexi was like 4 or 5, I want to say she was 4. She tried summer track. She ran one race and was like, nah, nope, I don't want to do this. So we backed off. It was like, oh, she don't want to do it. She went into gymnastics. She did gymnastics from the age of 8 to like 14. And then eventually she was just like, she didn't want to do gymnastics anymore. She was going to, run track in 8th grade. So that's when Lexi started back. So it wasn't something that they was like kind of pushed, like forced to do, but was it encouraged? Absolutely. Why was it annoying? Because them fucking cheer moms is something else, y'all. I can't deal with that shit. That caddy, they always what do you call it? It's like they like group up into like groups. And this group don't like that group of moms. That group mom got something against that group of mom. Tell me why a parent, a cheer mom, snatch somebody else kid up by the shirt like this, had that kid like this, talk like she was disciplining her or something. The shit was caught on camera inside of the cheer gym. They sent the footage out to all of the parents. Imagine getting an email from the cheer gym. You open it up, it's a video of a parent hemming somebody's kid up. And tell me why the parent that did this was a black parent and the kid was a white kid. I'm like, are you freaking kidding? Like, what made you think that it was okay to grab up somebody's child like that? I was like, I'll be in freaking jail. I would have been in the jail. And the crazy part about it is the mom of the kid that got snatched up was sitting right next to the kid when she got snatched up. What? So after it happened, I was cool with the mom that the kid got snatched up. And she was like, oh my God, I feel like an idiot. She was like, I didn't know what to do in the moment. Girl, when my goddaughter was a cheerleader, it was click. They are cliquish as hell. And they have an issue with every freaking thing. Like Leah was a back spot. So they switched Leah from one group to a different group. I guess what do you call it? The stunt group. They switched Leah from one stunt group to another stunt group. Baby, them parents was pissed as hell because they wanted Leah in their stunt group. They complained about this shit. I'm looking at them like, what? Why does it matter? Yeah, I couldn't do that cheer stuff. Then the coach that Aaliyah had, which was the owner of the gym, didn't know how to talk to people, kids. And he called himself trying to front Leah out. We on our cruise. We are literally on a cruise in a different country. And I am on the phone cussing this man out. Like, you got me fucked up if you think you finna sit on this daggone, you in this group text and you gonna like put my daughter out there and she all embarrassed and stuff. Like, you got life fucked up. So that's when I realized, like, we not doing this. I just woke up one day and I told Aaliyah, we not doing this no more. She had did it for 3 years and I was like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. She cried. It hurt me to my core. But for one, you want me to keep spending out all this money, traveling, all this stuff to watch you back spot some fucking body? She didn't tumble, and Leah knows how to tumble. Leah is a tumbler. Hey, Ornella. She didn't tumble or none of that. She was literally a back spot. I'm not finna keep on doing this. I was glad when she told me yesterday she didn't want to cheer no more. Who I know you happy. Now, gymnastics was different. My gymnastics moms, I love them still. I don't necessarily talk to them, but like, we follow each other on social media and we're always like commenting on each other's stuff. If I see them out in the store and stuff, if they're like that long lost friend that you haven't seen in a while. So you see them in the store, you're like, oh my God, it's been so long. I love them. Gymnastics was kind of catty only because there was an issue because every year you have a meeting and in the meeting they go over your kids, like her progress and and then they announce what level they go to next. And it was always an issue because Lexi had got pushed up. Lexi went from a level 3 to a level 6 in 1 year, literally. Them parents lost their damn mind because Lexi had been moved from level 3 to a level 6. And their kid didn't get moved like Lexi did. They lost their mind. But that was the only issue we had with gymnastics. Besides her growing out of her leotard every freaking year, and them leotards are like $300, damn near $400. Every year I'm buying a $300 leotard. Girl, why is you growing out of this leotard? But yeah, gymnastics was a lot more expensive than cheer. They was hating, baby. They was hating. Girl danced around the house. Boogie woogie. What? Lexi is 5'4". Aaliyah is right around 5'9". Aaliyah is like in between 5'8" and a half, 5'9". I'm pretty sure Aaliyah is 5'9" because the last time she went to the doctor and they measured her height, she was like a little over 5. No, she was like 5'8" and a half. Leah went to school and came home, and everybody, including us, everybody was looking at her like, you grew, like you got taller. And even her guy friend, Kareem, y'all seen Kareem in other videos, and she even have a YouTube video with Kareem. And Kareem is hella tall. When Kareem saw her when she came home from school, Kareem was like, "You got taller." So I'm pretty sure Leah is at least 5'9". Yeah, she's tall. All the women on the Fun Police side of the family, like the Fun Police mom, is tall. His aunts are tall. Because at first I was like, where is his height coming from? Because I'm 5'5", and I'm not short, but I'm not tall either. I'm 5'5". My mom is like 5'5". Me and my mom are about the same size. My sister is like 5'3". My dad is like, my dad is probably 5'7". He ain't tall. So I'm like, where is his height coming from? And I was around the Fun Police mom and aunts at the same time for the very first time ever. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, okay, that's where Leah getting that height from. You 5'5", Ornella? I feel like 5'5" is like the average height for a woman. She has long legs. That's why in the track vlogs, it looked like Aaliyah. It looks like Leah runs slow. If y'all really look at her, it seems like she's running slow, but then you see her times, and you're like, no, she's actually moving. And that's because her legs are so long, she has a longer stride. So her strides, one of her stride is like two of somebody else's stride. So that's why it just looked like their feet are moving a little faster than hers, where she's, you know what I'm saying, her reach is a little longer than hers. And she looked like the Fun Police more. Everybody keeps saying that. Everybody keeps saying that. Yes, I feel like I'm a little closer to 5'6", though, just not there yet. I'm like 5'5", like a true 5'5". True 5'5". Yeah, everybody is saying that Leah is starting to look like her damn daddy. And Lexi, at first I didn't see Lexi looking like me until like a couple of videos of me and her in the video together. And I'm like, okay, I can see that. And she has my head. She has my mouth. We both have big mouths. My teeth ain't huge. I have bigger teeth. Lexi does too. But Lexi has the Fun Police nose. She has the Fun Police eyes. We call them Taylor eyes. She don't have the Taylor eyes. Leah and Lyndon, they have the Taylor eyes. And we call them Taylor eyes because those are like, they have my dad eyes. Lexi don't have my dad eyes. Same face and same smile. Lexi definitely look just like you. Yeah, she does. Now she does. I remember you and Leah used to look like twins. Yeah. Me and Leah looked like identical for a long time. But I guess as she's getting older, because her face shape is like the Fun Police, Leah got my nose though. Leah got my cute little button nose. She has my eyes. We call them, like I said, they're the Taylor eyes. She has my eyes, but she got the Fun Police mouth. They have the same lips. It's this thing where the Fun Police bottom lip is flat. Like right here, the Fun Police bottom lip is flat. Leah's bottom lip is flat. And then she just have the shape of his head, his face. And Lennon just looked like Lennon. But Lennon and Leah look alike to me. Growing up, when they were little, people used to mistake them as twins. Is that smile you and Lex got the same smile? I think that's what it is. We do have the same smile. We have the same lips, same teeth, like the size of our teeth and how wide our mouth is. So yeah. And then Leah, so I only have one dimple. Yeah, they are Irish twins. They 11 months apart. I have one dimple over here. Leah has one dimple, but her dimple is on the opposite side. I'm like, that's weird that we both have one dimple, but they're on opposite sides. Lexi don't have a dimple. And Lexi has my high cheekbones. Leah don't. So, same teeth and all. Only thing is she got her dad's personality mixed with like goofiness. She does, yeah. I'm telling y'all, I don't deal with Lexi. I don't parent Lexi at all. I ain't got time for the shenanigans. That is the Fun Police part 2. And I ain't got time for it. So he does all the parenting when it comes to Lexi. All of it. Because she's very private. I keep on calling it sneaky, But I don't really want to call it sneaky because I don't really think that she's sneaky. It's just I think that she's private. She's only going to tell you what you need to know. That's why y'all don't see her as much on social media no more. And I think when she was younger, she was a lot more open because she was young and she didn't know no better. I think the older she's getting, the more private she wants to be. So a lot of stuff she does want private. And I'm like, hey, I'm here for it. So she's more private. The Fun Police is more private. And she is always on the go. Lexi B, oh my God, every day is somewhere she needs to go. Can I go here? Can I go here with this person? Can I go there? Then she tell you she going one place, but then she stop at 5 other places on the way home and ain't asked permission. She just did it. So I'm like, I don't have time for that. So he does all the parenting when it comes to Lexi. I have clocked out. She's not a bad kid though. Don't get me wrong. Lexi is not a bad kid at all. It's just I don't have time for it. I don't have time. She is his personality twin. Yes, definitely. And he says it. Sometimes he have to laugh. She'll call him for something and he'll get off the phone and he'll just kind of chuckle to himself. And I'll be like, what? He be like, man, that little girl just like me. I'm glad you realize it. I'm glad you realize it. I have very low patience for parenting just in general. I don't have the patience. So she asked me, can she do stuff? I'll be like, I don't care. I don't care. And then she do it. And then he find out I done gave her permission to do something. Now he calling me mad. So I'm like, you know what? I'm taking myself out of the equation. You have at it. So when she asked me to do stuff, did you call your daddy? If you call your daddy, I don't know what to tell you. And me and him got into it the other night because, first of all, he's going to give himself a heart attack, worrying about these kids. He's going to give himself a stroke or something. You're not going to cause me to have no stroke or heart attack. You finna have that shit by yourself, sir. So when Lexi's out, or Leah, only reason why he not worried too much about Leah because she at school and he don't be knowing when she's moving. But he stalks the tracker, literally stalks it. And in every 30 minutes, he's calling her. What's up? What you doing now? What you finna do? When you leaving there? How long you gonna be? Every 30 minutes. So he had fell asleep. We sitting here watching TV. He fell asleep. By this time, I'm like scrolling on TikTok. And he wakes up out of his sleep. He's like, see where Lexi's location is. So I look at the tracker. I'm seeing where her location is. And I'm like, she's still in the same spot. He was like, oh, well, let her know she needs to start heading home. So I had texted her and said, Dad said it's about time for you to be heading home. 2 minutes passed, y'all. 2 minutes. He say, did she respond? I said, not yet. He getting all grumpy, talking about, that's why I call. I don't do all that text stuff. I call. Well, shit, call. Your phone right there. Call. Am I finna call? Absolutely not. I'm gonna give her a couple of more minutes to respond to my text message. So if I'm not handling the way that you want me to handle it, sir, by all means, handle it your way. Call her. So he started getting all mad. Yeah, I started yelling and screaming at him. Because I'm like, what we not finna do is you're not finna stress me the fuck out about these kids. You're gonna stress yourself out. Yeah, it was 10 o'clock. It was 10 o'clock on a freaking Saturday. I'm looking at the time. I say as long as she in the house no later than midnight, she's good. As long as she not, you know what I'm saying? If she's out and let's say she at the movies or let's say they done went out to eat, something like that, okay, cool. Not just like running the streets. Like I'm not gonna just have her over somebody's house or just randomly in the streets to midnight. No, she gotta like, be somewhere or doing something. It's 10 o'clock. You stressed out and it's only 10 o'clock. Yeah, we got into a bit. Well, I got into an argument with myself because he started blocking me out. Baby, I was around this house going off. I was doing all this. What we not gonna do? You're not gonna stress me out. You know how you get mad, you get so mad, you start just doing random stuff. Y'all was so mad, I started like randomly cleaning dishes that was in the sink for no reason. Gonna stress yourself out. You ain't gonna stress me out. Mm-mm. We ain't doing it. Why are you wagging your tail? I looked in your direction. You start wagging your tail. Boy, ain't nobody was checking for you. Ain't nobody checking for you. I'm not checking for you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You can go right back over there and lay back down. That's his baby. Listen, that man is not gonna stress me out. Don't go off on him too bad. Too late. Too late. I done went off on the deep end. Whole time I'm walking around here going off, he just laying on the couch. Cairo is in his cage. Bentley is right here. Now he's walking around. He was laying down. Now he's walking around in circles. Y'all hear his little feet tick-tacking. I think the comments are coming through. It's the delay. It's a delay. Man, some of these people on TV, on these reality shows that got their boobs done, that shit looks so unnatural. Like Erica Mena. Erica Mena boobs look so unnatural. Oh man, wait till Lexi go to college. He won't know what to do. I'm telling you. He won't. I gotta start checking my YouTube notifications more because I definitely be missing the lives on here. When Lacey go to school, that man gonna have to go into a mental institute. That man is gonna have to go to get treatment. And I ain't got nothing to do with it. He not finna stress me out. Not gonna do it. He gonna be posted at the college, right? This house, depending on where she go, this house probably finna be going up for sale. He is. He is gonna want to go wherever she go. He trying to play it cool now. And see, like when Leah went to school, how he was crying. Only reason I think with men, with him in general, I think he didn't prepare himself for the day that he had to drop Leah off. It was like he knew it was getting ready to happen, but he didn't prepare himself. So when it happened, he didn't know how to control his emotions. Me, on the other hand, I had prepared myself. I had already went through so many emotions. I have already sat in my car crying about stuff because I'm like, damn, in a month she finna be gone. I'm like emotional when I'm taking her shopping for her college stuff. He didn't do all of that. You know, he was just like normal until he dropped her off and all that shit hit him at once. You think he still will coach after she's no, hell no. They lucky that he's coaching while she's there. Gonna be crying at the graduation. The only graduation I cried at so far was Lyndon's. I did cry at Lyndon's graduation. I did not cry at Leah's. And I'm probably not gonna cry at Lexi's. Now, is it going to be a little harder for me to send Lexi off? Maybe, because she's the last one. So it's yeah, that's going to be like my reality check that bitch you are in your empty nester mode, like era. I'm going to be in my empty nesting era when I drop Lacey off at school. So that's going to hit a little different. For somebody who has always been a stay-at-home mom, I've always been just a mom. Like I've always been the one that's at home. I've always been the one that go to the school events. Even though the fun police has never missed like a parent teachers conference. He has never missed anything important. But the stuff that wasn't as important, yeah, he's missed because he's worked, and I've been the one to be able to be there. No, Lennon has not graduated college yet. You got to live it up. I know. He looked so sad when y'all dropped her off. He did. He looked sad. I was shocked. I said it on live yesterday. The only time I have seen that man cry was when he lost his son. And his son was only 4 years old. So that was, DJ would have been 22. And the Fun Police lost him when he was 4. I seen him cry. I seen him cry on many occasions after the passing of his son. But that was the only time I've seen him cry. When his daddy passed away, I didn't see him cry. I mean, just we've been together for 22 years, so you got to think out of 22 years, the only time I've seen him cry is when he lost his son, and that was how long ago? So to see him react the way that he reacted to dropping Aaliyah off at school, like I had to drive home, y'all. 2.5 hours. I had to drive home because he was not in a position, like he wasn't boo-hooing or nothing, but yeah, it wasn't funny. Wait, it wasn't funny, but he kept blowing his nose. He kept blowing his nose and he kept doing this. And I'm like cutting my eyes over there to like look at him, and I can see like his face all red and shit. It wasn't funny then. It's funny now. I think the Fun Police is getting a little more mushy the older he's getting because, okay, so Leah, we was at one of Leah's track meet, right? And Leah was having a moment because Leah, honestly, at the school that Aaliyah is at, I think Leah is fine with her school, like her friends. She have friends there. They kick it. Leah be outside in that little small ass town. She be outside. But when it comes to the track team, I think that she's unhappy. She's unhappy with the team environment. She loves her jump coach, like her and her jumps coach. They have a really good relationship. Like she loves him. But like the other teammates, like, the haters, it's just haters. It's just people that have an issue with her for no fucking apparent reason. And she was trying to be cool with them. And then it just got to a point where she was like, I'm tired of trying to be cool with people that don't want to be cool with me. So she just stopped trying. So it's just people that she just don't talk to. So they had track meets. And it's awkward. And especially when you traveling and y'all gotta stay in hotels and stuff, and they pairing you up with these people to stay in a hotel, but they don't want to stay in a hotel with you. So they calling other people to switch rooms so they don't have to be in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? That makes her feel some type of way. So it's not a team environment. So I don't think that she's happy with the team. So anyway, long story short, we was at one of her track meets, and she kind of broke down a little bit because she was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not fun. It's not fun. You on a team. She said the only people I really talk to are the dudes on the team, like the guys that's on the team. She talks to them, but like the females, she don't have many females that she clicked with that was on the team. So she was feeling some type of way, and she was like, she kind of broke down and was saying that the only thing that she looked forward to for her track meets is us showing up. Baby, the Fun Police. The Fun Police was trying to fight back tears, y'all. His voice started quivering a little bit. I swear I saw the wetness on his face. And he gonna try to play it off. He gonna try to play it off and say, I'm gonna go out here with Lexi right quick. You just take her to get something to eat or something and come back. I was like, this man that got soft in his older age. You wouldn't catch the Fun Police getting emotional off of that 10 years ago. It was cute though. It was cute. Which it made me feel some type of way too, of course. Because I'm like, here, this is my baby. And she, you know what I'm saying? She traveling with this team and she's unhappy. She's unhappy. It's not fun to her no more. Like, so of course it makes me feel some type of way. But it didn't make me sad. It made me angry. It was like a rage where I was just like, you don't know what? Let me call my little cousins and get them to come out here because we need to pop up on some people because they got my baby fucked up. That's kind of where I was at. That's where I was at. I was mad. It's funny, but not funny. It's not funny. In the moment, it wasn't because it was like you feel bad for him because you as a parent, when your kids is going through something but you can't fix it, and the fun police he's a fixer. He's one of those people, he not gonna go back and forth about no shit. He just gonna fix it. I was trying to fix my camera because y'all know my vlogging camera, the lens on my vlogging camera is broke. But the camera is discontinued, so I can't find a lens to put on it. So we went to the camera store to try to figure out if they had the lens for the camera. Child, Fun Police was like, where are the new cameras at? What new cameras do you have? Fuck all that other stuff. I ain't finna be trying to figure out how to fix this camera. Just buy a new camera. He's a fixer. So when he can't fix the situation, it makes him feel, what's the word? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, period. Provider, man. He's definitely a provider. He's a protector and a provider. That's all you getting out of him. So is she planning on doing her next 2 years there? She is considering going into the portal next month, probably in about a week or two. At least he cared. I know that broke his heart. It did. That would have made me cry too, though, because there's nothing he can really do about it. Yeah. It just, you know what I'm saying? You feel, I don't know. Because I had the same feeling. But mine's didn't make me sad. Mine's made me angry. We had two different feelings about it. We'll make that trip to get there. Hold up, your message is kind of hidden, Arnella. It's a heart on the screen. I don't know why they put that heart right there. Okay, we'll make that trip to get on. Oh. Yeah, the team environment, like they don't do like team building and stuff like that. And then when you have certain bad apples on the team, as a coach, you gotta know when to get rid of that bad apple because that bad apple can ruin the whole team environment. And if you have somebody on your team that's not coachable, that's got an attitude all the time, that's starting, you know what I'm saying, that's stirring up drama with everybody else, like it's a time where you like, you know what, this person gotta go. That's sweet. Not many men try to take care of everything. The Fun Police has always been like that. He's always been like that from day one. I think that's why in our relationship, that's why we done been through some shit, okay? We done been through some shit on both ends. Like I done been on some bullshit, he done been on some bullshit. We done been through some shit. But I think the thing that made me like not give up on him 100% is the fact that from day one, that man has taken care of home. This him now. Hello. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll do that right now. All right. Bye. Like, why are you calling me from the other room? Man, I remember experiencing this my first year. Went straight to the person in chair because who do they think they are? I just hope she finds somewhere that welcomes her and she's actually comfortable. Me too. How did you and the Fun Police meet again? I know you said in a video once, but can you tell us again? Um, so like I was saying, he's always taking care of home. And when I say taking care of home, y'all got to think I was a stay-at-home mom forever. Like, he's always made sure that I was able to be present for these kids. He took care of every bill. I mean, he took care of everything financially from day one. On top of that, he's always made sure that we lived a certain lifestyle. So all the messed up stuff that we then had to deal with throughout our relationship, it was like, what do you know, the 80-20 rule? You make a list, and if it's 80% good and only 20% bad, you need to keep him. That's kind of what it was. So yeah, we met each other, child. I was driving. I was actually still in high school, y'all. Fun Police was like 25, 26 when I met him. I was a senior. Well, I take that back. I did not meet him while I was in high school. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I was a senior. I was a senior when I met him. And I was 18. I was heading to dance practice. So I used to be a dancer, like a real dancer, not a stripper. Because every time I tell people I used to be a dancer, they like, a stripper? No, asshole. A dancer. So I used to be a dancer, and me and my friend Ashley was heading to rehearsal because we was doing a show for, we had opened up for Lil Jon and the East St. Boys. Who was it? Lil Jon. It was some other artists, I can't remember, but he was like the main one. It was at a club too, y'all, and we was the opening acts. So we was heading to rehearsal, and we driving down the street, and I'm driving, and my friend Ashley tapped me and was like, "Girl," and she pointed over to the truck next to us. When I looked over, it was him, and he was like, "What's up?" Not really like that, but like that. And I was getting ready to get some gas. So I'm telling him, like, I'm finna pull over to the gas station. So we pulled over to the gas station. We exchanged numbers. Yeah, he pumped my gas. He paid for my gas, everything. But I was not interested. I was not interested. Yeah, he had twisties. Remember when the dudes used to wear the twisties in their head? And he had some Hazel contacts. He had a nylon Nike suit on with some Nikes. And when I tell y'all them Nikes was tied up tight as hell, he couldn't have been getting no circulation through his toes because them damn Nikes was tied tight. To this day, he still be trying to tie his shoes tight like that. Loosen them damn strings up. I be having to remind him all the time, loosen them damn strings up. You are not going to be out with me with your shoes tied up that damn tight. Why is your shoes so tight? So I wasn't really interested. I was just like, whatever. So he kept calling. And then finally I was like, I entertained a date with him to Applebee's. And y'all, he was funny as hell. Y'all, the Fun Police is hilarious. He is a freaking comedian. And it went from there. This is why I be ready to tussle with people. And my mama always told you got to put people in their place as soon as they start. I swear I just told Leah this yesterday. Like, you gotta check people at the door. Because if you don't, they gonna continuously think that they can, you know what I'm saying, keep doing the same shit. Did your parents like him off rip? Yes. My mama has always loved him. My daddy, y'all gotta think. I didn't have a relationship with my daddy as a kid, as a teenager. I knew who he was. I would see him from time to time, but I wasn't really tripping off my daddy like that. Like, I didn't have a relationship with him like that. So of course, my daddy didn't get to know him until like later down the line. But y'all, the Fun Police and my daddy talk more than I talk to my daddy. I have to find out what's going on with my daddy through the Fun Police. They like this. Even like my uncles, they didn't care for him at first. Him and my one uncle, they're like this. Yeah, it's a situation where my family always say that if me and him ever go our separate ways, they are keeping him in the family and they're putting me out of the family. I was like, that's harsh, but okay. It's not even about faithfulness. I love the way he treats you and your daughters, and I love it even more because it's a Black man doing right by his family. You see that, but not a lot. Yeah, people gotta keep in mind that when when you're in a relationship and you both are young, like even though he was a lot older than me, he still was young. He still was in his mid-20s. And here I am like 18. I don't have no guidance. I grew up with a single mom. So I have no true representation of what a good man is. My daddy had me and my sister. My mama got 3 kids, but me and my sister, we got the same daddy. Me and my sister were conceived while my daddy was married. My daddy had a whole wife, and he had me and my sister with my mama. He wasn't leaving his wife. My daddy had a whole house with a wife, and he had kids, and we lived in a whole different household where he didn't provide for us like that. Like, I don't want to talk too bad about my daddy because me and my daddy are good now. Like, I don't trip off of that type of stuff. I'm not that person that I'm like, oh my God, I'm the reason that I am because I didn't have a father. No, that is not why I'm the way that I am. No, I did not have a good representation of what a good man was. So I do think dealing with the fun police, I did accept certain things that I should not have accepted because I didn't know no better. And then you got the fun police who was raised in a household with both parents. And I'm not going to speak too much on his parents because it ain't my story to tell. And I ain't got time for nobody to be calling him talking about your wife was on the internet talking bad about us, because they will. They will. I am not the favorite of that family over there. But he grew up in a household with both parents, but it was not a good experience. So he didn't have, let's just say the fun police did not have a good representation on how to treat a woman, even though he had a father in the house. We're just going to say that and we're going to leave it there. So we both don't have no guidance, and we both just playing games. If we really want to be real, and I tried to like blame it on him all the time, and then my best friend, she had to have a conversation with me. This was years ago. She was like, girl, you was playing games with him way before he started playing games with you. And it's the truth. I was. It was a situation where me and the fun police had just started dating, and I'm liking him. I'm liking him. So we locked in. It was another guy that I was dating before I met the fun police. And I liked him, but not as much as I liked the fun police. But I was young. So I was like, I had a roster. I had a whole roster, y'all. So the fun police had to work. It's late at night. He was working. And I called myself supposed to hang out with this other guy. Yeah, it was New Year's Eve. So I called myself hanging out with this other guy. And the guy was like, hey, I'm going to call you when I'm ready for you to come over here. So I'm like, cool. I had my friends with me. So I'm like, cool. He never called. Well, it took him a long time to call. So I called him instead to figure out, like, what the hell is taking you so long? Y'all, a whole girl had answered his phone. And this is back when house phones was still a thing. So I'm calling his house phone. The whole girl answered the house phone. So I'm like, that's weird. So I asked for him, and she gives him the phone. He gets on the phone. I'm like, yeah, like, what the hell taking you so long? So he realized it was me. He hung up. So that obviously means he wanted me to pull up. That's what he meant. He meant come on through now. That's what that meant. So me, my friend Teresa, and y'all gonna see Teresa in my Turks and Caicos video when we go to Turks and Caicos, because she going on that trip. Y'all gonna meet Teresa and y'all gonna love her. So meet Teresa, and it was another friend that I wasn't really cool with her. Teresa, that was like Teresa's friend. But it's 3 of us. We go over there. Knocks on the door. My friend Teresa knocks on the door. I'm standing to the side. My friend Teresa knocks on the door. The girl answers the door. She answers the door and let us in. Hold on, I'm reading this. Okay, Arnella, good night. So she answers the door and she lets us in. So I walk through his apartment, and that's exactly what it meant. So I walked through his apartment until I get to his room. Like, the girl, like, literally let us walk in. We walked in. I'm walking to get to his bedroom. He's doing something in a mirror, and the door is behind him. So when I came into the doorway, he can see me in the doorway through the mirror. Y'all, I just flipped out. I just remember like lunging at him, and before I can lunge at him, he like I don't even remember how all of this happened. All I remember is that it seemed like he picked me, both of my friends up, and carried us to the front door and threw us out of the apartment. That's what it seemed like at the time. Like it was weird as hell. So y'all, he throws us out the apartment. And all I remember is calling the fun police. And I was like, this dude tripping. Woo, woo, wah, 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 wah. Fun police was there in 0.2 seconds, y'all. Fun police was there posted outside this dude apartment on some, like, come at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come at me. You coming at these females, come at me. Like, he straight came to my rescue, but it was some bullshit. It was like I had him on some bullshit. To this day, I would never admit it to him, but to this day, he'd be like, yeah, I knew you was on some shit. I knew you was over there for a reason, because I had lied and said I had went over there to get my charger to my phone. That was my story, and I'm sticking with it. Yes, fun police pulled up, not playing no games. So, okay. So that was like the first thing that happened. The second thing that happened, well, you know what? I don't remember if it was the first or the second, but they happened kind of close to each other. So me and the fun police first started dating. The same dude that I pulled up on at his apartment, me and him used to go out to this pool hall where he was shooting pool. And me and the fun police was hanging out one day, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I was like, we can go to this pool hall. Like, we can go, because fun police, he know how to shoot pool. So I'm like, we can go to this pool hall. I'm not expecting the dude to be there. So we at the pool hall, whatever, chilling. Fun police cousin and his girlfriend, now wife, they married now, but at the time they was girlfriend and boyfriend. They was there. And I walked out. No. I see old dude walk through the door, right? So I tried to, for some reason, I walked out of the building. I forget what made me walk out the building. I don't know if I was trying to make a phone call. I forget why I walked out the building, but I had left the fun police where he was, and I walked out the building. So the door to the building, you had to like go around this little corner. So once I went around the little corner, the fun police couldn't see me no more. So as I'm walking out the door, the dude come around and grab me and pull me to his car, because he confronted me like, why would you bring a whole nother nigga to my spot? Like, this my spot. Why would you bring a whole nother dude to my spot? So fun police noticed that I was gone for an extended period of time. So to this day, he brings that up too, where he be like, yeah, you was on that bullshit. So that was before the fun police had done anything in our relationship. Those two things happen. So I can understand, thinking back, I can understand how the fun police he probably didn't trust my ass. He probably was like, this girl on all bullshit. So yeah. I was on some bullshit, and then I guess the fun police didn't trust me, so he started getting on bullshit, and he would get caught up with bullshit. So then I'll be trying to get my lick back, and then I'll get caught up, and he getting his lick back. Yeah, it was toxic as hell, and we went back and forth for like a good 8 years. For a good 8 years, like, why would we play games with each other that long? Would you trust you after that? No. Hell. But see, that's where you have to, like, sometimes it's good to have friends or just people in general who will, like, hold, you know what I'm saying, kind of hold you accountable for stuff. Because all of these years, like, we done dealt with some shit, man. And I would be told up about some stuff. And my best friend used to be like, best friend, listen, you know all the shit that you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't trust you. He not trying to put all his eggs into your basket. Because he don't trust you. So yeah, it took years of us both building trust back up. So for the last, I say 14, 15 years, we've been good. But before that, listen, I'm glad we was not on social media back then. I'm so glad. We wasn't ready for that. We would have been the Erica Kane and Chris. I mean, E. Kane and Chris. That would have probably been us. A mess. A hot ham. So we have come a long way. Yeah, it would have been messy as hell. It would have been. And I was back in the day, I wasn't messy, but I don't think I would have been as bad as E Kane. Like if social media existed back then, I don't think I would have been as bad as her. But I would have been, I don't know, I would have been a close runner up. Chaotic but love took over. Yeah. We stay defending you. I love it. I love y'all would have defended me, man. Yeah, we done came a long way. But through all of that, the one thing that, you know what I'm saying, just kept me where I was just like, okay, I'm gonna see this through. Like, we're gonna work through this, is the fact that he went hard for us. When it came to me and them kids, that man went hard for us every time. I don't care what was going on. I don't care what we was going through. That man went hard for us. That man went to work every day. And sometimes it was a time where the Fun Please worked 2 full-time jobs just to provide for us. Whole time I'm a stay-at-home mom. And he worked 2 full-time jobs. I'm a Virgo. Do I give Virgo? Do I give Virgo energy? I don't know. I'm not into zodiac signs, so I don't be knowing what people's zodiac signs mean. And I'm a September Virgo. Cause like me and my sister, we're both Virgos, but she's an August Virgo and I'm a September Virgo, and we're opposites. Like we are not the same. I do give Virgo. I think that's why I'm so spoiled too. I am spoiled rotten. Fun Please spoils the shit out of me. You can tell he genuinely cares for his kids and family from the small clips we seen on YouTube. Yeah, he does. He really do. If it wasn't for that, I would not have continued to have kids with this man. Like I pushed out 3 babies. And the only way I was gonna push out 3 babies if I knew like this is a daddy. This is now when they were younger, don't get me wrong, y'all. When they were younger, he wasn't as hands-on as he is now. When they were younger, he was more like, okay, what needs to be taken care of financially? He'd be like, here. And then he's always put me in the position to be the hands-on parent. He's always put me in a position. The older they got, the more hands-on he was. My dad was a September Virgo. You have a good one. So he's super hand, like from the time, I would say for the if Lexi is 17, I would say the Fun Please has been hands-on for like the last 11 or 12 years. You feel like September Virgos lie a lot? Really? I am not. Here's the thing. I am a horrible liar and I have a bad memory. You put somebody that lie with a bad memory together, horrible liar. So I wouldn't even set myself up for that because I would be the first person to forget what the hell I lied to you about. And I know this about myself. So nope, not doing it. Not doing it. I done forgot what I had to eat yesterday. So I damn sure is not gonna remember what I lied to you about a year ago. Don't have time for it. Can't nobody ever say they didn't caught me in a lie. Now, like little white lies, yeah. You know, everybody gonna tell a little white lie, of course. But just be a flat out liar, hell no. And I don't know no Virgos. I don't know no Virgos who are liars. I don't know a lot of Virgos though. My best friend is a Virgo. No, my best friend is not a Virgo. Her birthday is September 30th. So I don't know what her zodiac sign is. Okay, my friend Ashley is a Virgo. She's a September Virgo. My friend Kimyetta is a September Virgo. Who else? My auntie is a September Virgo, and none of them people give liar. That's how I am. I'm an August Virgo. My brother is September Virgo, and I lie so much. It's the fact. It's the fact that you are admitting to lying. Damn. Not you lie so much. Somebody talking about at least you aware. Oh, he lied. I don't know why I thought you said I lied. He lied. I'm sorry. I'm putting words in your mouth. I'm sorry. I'm putting words in your mouth. I was about to say. My friend is Libra. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. Hey, listen. I start seeing words that ain't even there, honey. My apologies. They say September man Virgo's different though. They be lying. Now the fun police is a Leo, I think. Is he a Leo? His birthday, he's in August 21st. Now, that is a man that will come up with a lie off the top of his head in 0.2 seconds. See, just lying. I ain't said nothing like that. Yeah, the fun police will come up with lies off the top of his damn head. Okay? I know when that nigga is lying, but anybody else on the outside looking in, they will not know. I can't stand a Leo. They be lying for real, man. I'm trying to tell you. He will be on the phone with somebody and he will orchestrate a whole storyline as to why he didn't answer his phone. And I'm sitting next to him and I'm knowing that he looked at that phone and saw that person calling and he made the executive decision not to answer. But when he finally talked to that person, he gonna have a whole storyline as to why he ain't answer that call. And that shit is gonna sound believable as hell. Off the man, in 0.2 seconds. Right, I do be off to the side, like, and he always throwing me up under the bus. Anytime that he can't do something or he don't want to do something, it's always, my wife need me to do such and such, or my wife. No, I don't. Stop lying on me to the point you actually start believing and knowing it's not true. Right, y'all. The fun police is one of those people that he will lie. He will know that you knowing that he lying. He would know that they know that he know that they know that he lying, and he's still gonna tell that lie with a straight face. The whole time you ain't said a word to him all day, right? Giving legion vibes. Not too much on the fun police, y'all. Not too much. He only do it when he absolutely have to. He only do it when he absolutely have to. I think he done got better as he done got older now. You know, once you get to a certain age, you just start being like bluntly honest for no fucking apparent reason. It just be like, really? You could have lied to me now. You ain't got to be honest about that. I think that's the fun police. Like the older he's getting, he's like stuck in his ways, but don't have no filter. He has no filter now. The fun police being dragged. My brother be convincing his damn self the lie true. Now, I know some other people that I have encountered that be lying. Like, for real, for real. It's to the point, and this is not the fun police. The fun police, he'll tell little lies, you know, just so you won't know that he didn't answer your call because he ain't want to. Like, he'll lie about stuff like that. But, like, day-to-day stuff, I have encountered people who lying is so scary because you can tell that they really believe that shit in their heads. Because the way that they tell the lie, ain't no way you'll be able to tell this type of lie with a straight face unless you know or unless you feel that that shit is true for real. Like there has to be some type of disorder. There has to have a word for it. It got to be a mental illness. He don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. That's all. Yeah, that's what his thing is. He drag along on the lie ride. So yeah, I have encountered some people that lie. The shit is scary. Lie. It was a situation where somebody lied about something that I had proof that they did. They know that I had proof that they did it, and they still lied about it. It was like serious what they lie. I'd rather people be straight up with me, right? Nah, I know pathological liar, but is that something mental? Like this got to be something mental, and it'd be nice to know if it was a medication out there for it, because ain't no way. I had a friend who would tell you the sky was purple even if y'all looking at it. I had to stop talking to her because we too damn old. Right. Like, why are you laughing like this? I mean, lying like this. Lying and knowing people got receipts is diabolical. I hope I said that right. Because that word, for some reason, is like my brain jumbles it up. It's like the way that I think I'm saying it, that shit does not come out right every time. Yeah. This person knew that we had receipts. This person knew that we knew they did the shit, and they still lied and was like, "That I didn't do that. That is not what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened." Yeah, scary as hell. And be lying all the time about everything. Everything. It's not somebody that we communicate with like that, but yeah, scary as hell. So so unfortunately, I'm not a Virgo, a September Virgo that lie. I don't know. I have a horrible memory. I tell y'all, I made $100,000. Come next year, I'll be like, in 2024, I made 60,000. Somebody be like, I could have sworn on your live last year you said that you made 100K. How all of a sudden you made 60K? Because I'm not gonna remember that I told y'all that I made 100K. However, I did make six figures on social media in 2023. Yeah, that was an accomplishment for me. I was excited about this shit. Now, am I gonna make that same amount this year? Shit, I don't know. Shit is looking it's looking a little scary. It's looking a little scary. Let's just say 2024 got off to a slow start. You were speaking, yeah, you're right. This year I'm gonna make more. I'm gonna make more than what I made in 2023. It's mostly from YouTube, right? I heard they pay better. No, so most of my income came from brand deals, and all of my brand deals was for TikTok. I have not gotten any brand deals for YouTube yet. Like, I can't wait till I can get a YouTube brand deal. I'll be seeing all the other YouTube girlies when they do their sponsored video. You know how when they start their little vlog and then they like have a little clip in there about, thank you to such and such for sponsoring this video and blah, 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 blah. I can't wait till I get one of those. Oh my God, I did that before. That's when I knew I couldn't lie. I did it before. That's how I know I can't do it. That's how I know. That's how I know them two, being a liar and having a bad memory, does not go together. Like, right, y'all got to remember the shit too. So I have a lot. So I get so many emails a day from brands, and some of it be bullshit, but some of it be like actual brands that are reaching out. So I do get emails, but I do have a management company that handles all of that. YouTube brand deals are coming. I know. Y'all, we're almost at 100K on the YouTube. But yeah, most of my income came from brand deals because you got to think brand deals is a big chunk. So like the highest paid brand deal I had for 2023 was with Head and Shoulders. I got paid 14,000 for one TikTok, and the TikTok was like 30 seconds long or 45 seconds, something like that. It was short, like it wasn't no long TikTok, and I got paid 14K. The only problem with those brand deals is that they take forever to pay out. I did that video like in June of 2023. I did not get paid until like October of 2023 for that brand deal. So that was my highest paid brand deal. And then of course, like I had another brand deal that I got paid 10,000. I had actually a few brand deals that I got paid 10,000 each for. I had one small brand deal that I got paid 6,000. That was for Welch's. And Welch's they paid me, it wasn't 6,000, it was either 6,000 or 6,500, one or the other. They So they had me make a video for them to post on their platform. So it's like, is it whitelist? Whatever it's called, it's basically I can't post it to my platform. They can only post it to their platform. And I had made this video, and y'all, because sometimes when I be making branded content, I be like so nervous because I'm like, what if it's not good? Like, what if I can't get creative? Because sometimes I have like a block where I can't be creative. But the Welch's video was one of the ones that I stressed out about. But my final product, I was so proud of it. I was like, "Are you killed it, baby?" I ain't seen them post that video. They paid me for it, but I ain't seen the video. So I'm just like, did they get to the board meeting and decide, no, we're not going to use this bullshit? Like, I felt some type of way because I still to this day have not seen that Welch's video. Baby, I'm finna get on TikTok right now. I wonder, do I still even have that video? I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere. I would have to find it. I was too proud, and I can't even like post it because in the contract, I wasn't supposed to post it. And matter of fact, I made one. I made one, and it was good, but I felt like it could be better. So I turned around and made a whole different one. Whatever, free $6,000. I mean, yeah, low key let us see it all that hard work for what? I don't know. I have to find it. It's probably on one of my thumb drives. This is like some of the clips from it, but I didn't. I ended up not even using this one. Real fruit juice. Where is the supposed to taste like the real fruit? Now let's be so for real, because we all know that sparkling water never tastes like the real fruit. But we're gonna try this one out just in case. Okay, it's giving very much real fruit. Okay, Welch's, I see what you did with this. Well, what are you waiting on? Go to www.welchessparklingwater.com to find the St. Louis Snooks near you to get your own case, because this was mine. So I wasn't happy with that one. So that was the original one that I made. And I was just like, I feel like I can do better. I feel like I can do better. So I remade it. But the other one is not on here. Because I typed in Welch's. So it's not on this phone, or I don't have it saved in here as well as Welch's. Is this it? Hold on, this might be it. No, this is the picture. This is the what do you call it? Thumbnail that they wanted to use. See how I have something totally different on? Because I have made two different videos. So that's the thumbnail, but I don't see the full video. The second video was way better, I promise. This was another thumbnail that they wanted to use. So I'm wondering why would I have the thumbnails, but I wouldn't have the whole video on here. That's weird. Anyway, I'll find it one day. Showing live, technically not posting it. Right. Yeah, Welch's, they have the sparkling water. That shit is gross. Don't buy it. Unless you like, I don't like sparkling water. Unless you, some people like my little cousin, she loves sparkling water and she loves Welch's sparkling water. I'm not a fan of sparkling water. That's such a good ad. Honestly, surprised they never posted it. The other one was way better, I promise. So I try not. That's one thing when I do brand deals, it has to be a brand deal with a company or a product that I would actually buy. I agreed to the Welch's one because I was like, oh, it's Welch's. It's Welch's. Like I drink Welch's like the juice, like the apple juice and stuff like that. I'm like, it's Welch's. Not realizing, girl, it's sparkling water. You do not like sparkling water. So I had got myself into that one. But everything else that I have done, it has been with either a company or a product that I, you know what I'm saying, that I would stand behind, that I would say, hey, I would drink this or I'll eat this or I'll wear this. Like when I did the Stitch Fix videos, those was a little harder because they put me on a budget. They put me on like a $600 budget to order stuff off the website to do the video with. And a lot of stuff on their website was kind of expensive. And they wanted me to come up with 3 outfits with $600. I was stressing. So it was a little harder to do that content. So like the stuff that I had on in the video probably wouldn't necessarily be something that I would buy because I was trying to fit everything into a budget. The way you showed us the video, then said, don't buy it. It's disgusting. If you like sparkling water, like I said, my little cousin, she likes it because she likes sparkling water. I don't like sparkling water. And I didn't realize that people be making drinks with sparkling water. Like they be mixing sparkling water with other stuff to make drinks. I didn't know that. I didn't get that memo. So I didn't do that. Bentley's so sleepy, y'all. He keep on walking back there in my room. He basically letting me know that it's bedtime. Let's go to sleep. So he'll walk in my room and he'll sit in there for a minute, then he'll walk back in here. He just walked back in here now. He scared me last night because in the middle of the night he was sitting up barking and he was sitting at my door looking down the hallway. I've been wondering how people be chugging down sparkling water. Right. Yeah, it's like 1:20. You're tired. You can go to bed. Come here. You don't need me to go to bed. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Why he look like a deer? His side profile was looking real deerish. Look how long his eyelashes are, y'all. Hold on, can y'all even see them eyelashes? Y'all can't see them for real because the quality of this camera is trash. Oh, hi, baby. Don't you lick me. You don't have to wait on me to go to bed. You can go get on your pallet. Billy got work in the morning. You can go get on your pallet. Yeah, he sleeps on the pallet in my room. We stopped buying him dog beds a long time ago because he will chew them up. Your breath smells like salmon. You want to go to bed? You tired? You tired? Yeah, you tired. Okay, go get on your pallet. He waiting for me. Look. Bentley, you are not my daddy. You don't dictate when I go to bed. Go get on your pallet. I'll be in there. Go on. Go on. Go get on your pallet. You want to go? You want to get in your cage? You want to get in your cage? You can if you want to. He's the dad at this point, making sure everybody is asleep before he sleeps. Right. I'm surprised this fun please ain't shut me down. I thought that's what he was calling for. I thought he was calling to tell me to get my ass off alive because he was trying to go to sleep. All right, y'all. Wait, I don't even know what I thought that said. All I be thinking about is a gay dude ever since y'all said it. He's a gay white man. He wears loafers and khakis and button ups. He wear Gucci loafers. Them drivers, ain't that what they call them? Gucci drivers. That's what he wear. And his pants be like right at the ankle. That's how Billy dress. All right, y'all. It was fun. I told y'all it's always a vibe over here on the YouTube. It's always a vibe. I prefer to go live on YouTube before TikTok, even though we don't have that many people in here. It's still a vibe, in my opinion. But I'm gonna eventually have to get off of here and go to bed because now he laying behind me. Bentley is ready to go to bed. Plus, sometimes when I be talking, I be getting like loud and stuff, and the phone police is trying to sleep. He does have to wake up in the morning. He does. So I am gonna get off here, y'all. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me for an hour and 20 minutes. Good night.